it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me we go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I will respond to it. And as you would have seen with the government, man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many means as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war. Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense, the people who tell lies, we cannot allow them to win. So
it's going to be war, Jamaica. It's going to be war. Are you ready to go to war with the Prime Minister, Jamaica?
Hey, what's up, Colleen? Hey, man, listen. You know what's funny? Andrew Holness is unhinged. When I tell you that his world is falling apart, his world is falling apart. And that is funny to me because, let me tell you why. You can see that he's under pressure. You can see that he's under pressure. You see, if Andrew Holness was confident about what he is doing and what his government is doing, the questions wouldn't bother him because the results would show that, you know, they are doing well. But the results are showing that they have not done well, they have not been doing well, and they don't seem to know what the hell that they are doing. Either they are incompetent or they're wicked. I keep telling y'all, these are the two options that I have come to the conclusion of with this Jamaica-led government by Andrew Holness. Yeah. Real talk.
Because that's not a Prime Minister. A Shibi sister that you know.
Yeah.
A girl Shibi sister.
Oh, my
Uncle
God.
Derek's sister.
My God.
A Miss Derek's sister. Are you ready to go to war with the Prime Minister?
My goodness.
Are you ready, Jamaica? Because Shibi sister,
Yeah.
Tracy Shanine.
Oh,
Tracy, the reprobate girl, the old down girl, the dirty girl, the kuru girl, because a dirty girl behavior that you know. So seeing that she wants to go to war, we're going to bring her to war. You ready for the dressing match, Tracy? Who ready for the dressing match with Tracy? Tracy, come here.
he wasn't ready, no.
Come here, dirty girl Tracy. Cause put up our picture. Put up dirty girl Tracy picture. Dirty girl Tracy. Put up. Push up.
You know, before we go into this, I just want to say congratulations to the Jamaica female team. 18-0. If you're starting like that, you guys really have set a precedent. Because now, anything less than 6-0, me I look down sideways. The 18-0, that means you can defend and you can score. Anything less, Jamaica female, anything less than 6-0 is a failure at this point. Keep going good, man. Keep going well.
That's my belly Tracy picture. Me ready for go to war with Dutty Tracy. Me ready for go to war with Dutty Tracy. Me no about nobody else. But Jamaica, me ready for go to war with the dirty girl. Because the dirty girl is a reprobate. She dash too much belly. She walk and take too much man. She walk and be a disruptive element in everybody's life. Me ready for deal with the dirty girl Tracy.
Ball out, Jamaica. Ball out.
The dirty girl behavior that. There's nothing about that. That. Dirty girl.
Ball out.
Dirty. From.
In case you didn't know, he's talking about the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Mighty God.
The girl, we see them run a back road. And as a man pass and now buy her stall. And so she come ready for warring.
Oh
so,
my God.
dirty girl Tracy, because that is not prime ministerial. That is not prime ministerial. She should have no class.
No, we have to agree. Andrew Holness has fallen from grace. He was doing a good job letting it seem like he was standing on, you know, a prime ministerial position, and the way he moves and operates, and let the critics talk, but we're going to be doing the work of the people type. That was his posture. Remember they made the booklet? Remember the booklet? The little booklet with the achievements them. Who remember the achievements them? Wanna still feel the achievements them? When I feel them before Hurricane Melissa? Were they resonating? Pressure.
No class. Not even the common gully queen them sound like her. So we're gonna deal with the dirty girl.
Common gully queen.
War she want, war she going to get.
Common gully queen.
Nasty dirty girl Tracy. Nasty reptobate, crowbait Tracy.
Calm down, Andre.
Imagine Jamaica. Imagine somebody who must be in leadership. Somebody who must be dealing with the issues at hand.
Yes.
Giving us vision, lest we perish.
True.
But Integral dirty girl Tracy. Self-front crutches Tracy. Nasty crowbait, reptobait Tracy.
Jesus.
I learned that ChatGPT.
Yeah, we needed that break. Hey, thank you too for the added. No, sir. No, sir.
In a time when the country needs leadership.
Yeah.
In a time when the country needs vision.
Yeah, for real,
war
man.
about dirty girl Tracy.
Sad,
come to tell him to say, war uno want, war uno go get.
Sad.
What kind of leadership is this?
No, listen, Jamaica, we not trouble, you know. Me don't know if the I don't know if the lab rats them has realized, but we are in trouble. I've been saying this from last year or early this year. We are in trouble.
When I told you days before the election, be prepared for what is to come and for what is to come. Be prepared. None of you expected your most honorable doctor, the honorable prime minister, to be. But Dr. the honorable Tracy drive front, self front, gang.
Hey, you know, more big up Auntie Jenny. Auntie Jenny, they on the run, you know. Check her out on TikTok, you know. Yeah, live with Jenny on YouTube. She's on the move, giving out care packages and the people. Them. Big up Auntie Jenny. You understand? Yeah. Hey, Rutan, boy, me don't know, you know. Me don't know.
Drive front went classic tonight because there is nothing called dignity about his leadership.
Mighty God.
Fish vendor Tracy.
Jesus.
Fish vendor dirty girl Tracy. Bleach out face Tracy. Crowbait, reptobait Tracy. In a time when people are homeless. In a time when children are hungry. In a time when the country needs leadership. Come and dirty Gully Queen, we're ready to trace anybody. I saw him behave. And this is what we're going to talk about, exemplary leadership.
No, talk
So
to
I want to ask all our supporters, including...
Do you guys remember when Andrew said he is the standard? Whoa, man! Who remember when Andrew said he my standard? Andrew, and this is the standard of leadership. You know, say you should have signed the code of conduct. You shouldn't do it. Andrew, you should have signed the code of conduct. Remember, say you say war against misinformation, you know. So if you claim that you are the standard of leadership, I challenge that. I think that is misinformation based off your own utterances of I declare war on misinformation. You war yourself, Andrew. You are a ball of misinformation and contradiction. Wagwan Celine say, yo, if me love Andre one more time, me say laugh till me drop off of the bed. East Portland in my place, big up. Earth Angel anyway, the big up yourself, mama. Big up Isaac Buchanan same way, you see me? For being a MP for the people and not a MP for watch a two more bees. Mighty God. What? No, you can't do me that. You don't really run them the joke there. You don't really run them the joke there, no. Yeah, man, yeah, we get cuff, man. How this? Hello? Hello? I am live. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm live. Live on YouTube. Everybody's hearing you.
What's that?
I am live on YouTube. Everybody is hearing you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Can't take a call right now. Big up yourself. Text me.
Alright.
That means that them never know I'm live. And somebody carrying wagwan, and somebody have a YouTube that you know.
The one them we always are defending. Is this leadership? Is this leadership, Jamaica? Is this the leadership that you all signed up to? I want to ask the labor rights. People said, please stay high, my son. No, sometimes you have to wallow with them.
My
when
God.
pig are war, and them in the mud, you're going at the mud and war with the pig.
Jimmy,
you're walling at the mud with the pig. Because this is a pig-like, dirty character. Swine behavior. Swine-like behavior.
True, man.
I'm going to ask like the people, I'm going to call them out tonight, you know. The people, them are 99. 99 now, look, Panny man tell them, say, this is not leadership.
How would them say, how would that?
People don't 99. When you not call them and tell them, say, this is not leadership.
My God.
Ramesh, Andrew Oldness Mafia. You know, I call him and tell him, say, that can look good, bossy.
Wow.
All I know, we support him. Auntie Tracy, who I ask you tonight, is that exemplary leadership? Is that exemplary leadership? How the private sector organization of Jamaica don't. How the private sector organization don't condemn him.
What an embarrassment. For real, still now, it's an embarrassment.
How the private sector organization don't condemn him. How the church not condemn him. How the Jamaica Coalition for Healthy Society don't condemn him.
No, you know, say Andrew, you come like you ain't do well at school. I mean, I talk about socially. Because if I want thing me learn while in school in a Jamaica, you see when people are, you feel like say people are deal with you unfairly, like you peers them, and you feel like say them a bully you. You see, if you look like the bullying is affecting you, them are gonna bully you more. So Andrew, you coming out now, say you go war. I want to sign a weakness that you know. What you tell us that is that the truth that we are speaking out here about you and the criticism, it is affecting you, it has stressed you out. It has stressed out the administration, right? Because you know, run out of the entire about say there's no ID for aid. And the more you say that, the more evidence to show say I lie that. Antoinette Palmer Wagwan. The more you come out and say that, is the more we show evidence you lie that. See the youth they worry, the marketer come out on TikTok again and say, yo, the more you say I lie, me I tell, and the more me I go come talk about this. He might all get people in the village to talk about it too. Because I'm not him alone, they have to show ID if you get the aid and get the food from the soldier them at JDF. Right? And then now we see Isaac Buchanan come out 3 times. 3 times and said, should I play it? Should I? Let me play it. Hold on, let me play it. Let me play Isaac Buchanan saying exactly what the youth is saying. He came on Partner Jar TV and said it. Listen to this.
Share with you. I'm giving out care package and I'm in pain because I have to be telling people whether they're old, whether they're sick, whatever, no matter what condition they are in, take your victim as you find them and say, I have a strict mandate from the STC and the ministry and the government that I must take your TRN and your ID so that you can and document that you received a care package. Because the package is not, it has a value. It's your...
You hear that? This was November 13, 2025. Me I start date all of the video them. So Andrew, we are war against misinformation. So your government a lie and a spread misinformation that the people them don't need no ID. How this now? Hello? Hello? Me know one of my fault that. Hello? Hello? Yo, you're low, brother. I can't hear you. You're low. I can't hear you, bro. And you're the on speaker, I can't hear that bad. You don't know what going with the audio, but you're going to disrupt me show you now. If you can't hear me, call me a floor right now, you just call me. And nobody can hear. We still can't hear you. So, big up yourself. Zane. Next clip. November 21st, 2021. Listen to this.
Colonel Charles Jr., he did give me some care packages. Very difficult to hand them out because the requirement is that I have to take the ID and the TRN to ensure that a woman who is bedridden, I'm going to have to take ID and TRN for her to get.
But why do you need an ID and TRN when people are hungry?
It is because it is their accountability and transparency meter because...
So, we remember the first article when them come out with it the Gleaner. See, I lie people I tell. You remember that? Alright. Man, them say it's false. Right? And they come out in the Observer too. The date was what? November 9th. Me have a permitting right to say now. See? Alright, boom. The Minister of Labour and Social Security has dismissed as false claims circulating on social media that persons are required to present the ID or TRN to collect hurricane relief packages Our Isaac Buchanan say a while ago. He's mandated by the STC, right? The ministry, the same Ministry of Labor and Security, Social Security. Colonel Charles, the devil is a liar. Don't be a devil. And Andrew, you need to clean up the misinformation them within your administration, because I'm not my word. Me have the 2 article them, and me have the new thing with them show about now on JIS phone word we are use against you know. Here how I'm changing tone now. No ID required for relief support. Zine that are the title upon JIS now. Lat is on November 24. Latanya Linton is the person. Zine. Very short article. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security, Honorable Colonel Charles Jr., reiterating that no identification is required for persons to receive Hurricane Melissa relief. No one will be turned away from receiving benefit because of a lack of documentation. That is a different argument, no? That does not suggest that you don't need ID. What that suggests is that, yes, them have one accountability meter, like where the man say, but if you don't have your ID and your TRN, you still have to get the food. You see how them flip the script, ladies and gentlemen? Lie, 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 Eli. We are going to dispute, we are going to destroy all misinformation. Coming on here talking about we spreading misinformation. Out of order. Proof, me make sure some document all of this. You ready for now? So the war is on, Andrew. Moving on. The war is on. Let's continue. Out of order come talk about. Disgusting. Eh? Can you believe it? Antoinette, what you say?
I am asking you all today. How the media society don't condemn him? How dirty they...
What you said, the caller a while ago say, the people them a St. Elizabeth need ID. You heard it. Me couldn't hear nothing. When lucky you don't hear it. Mickey, what you say? I'm glad you don't hear it. And big up yourself, caller. You just call. Zine. But we have the evidence. We have the evidence panic ground, and we have the documented evidence. The people them dead. The people them experience. I don't know why them even lie. I don't even know why them lie. Why you not lie, Andrew? Why lie about something like that? Why the JDF are going to ask people for ID and the people have to turn back garden yard for ID and can't get the food? Because it look bad, it sound inhumane, doesn't it? So if we have this big thing around the world, for this spell say it's true, when you put it on the media say things and say nobody not going to follow on up and fact check on you. Zine, I want to know better because Titans them do it all the time. Zine, and you have a couple other people out there where do the right thing too. Same way like Atafa the press and Isabel Rose. What about people? Andre Steve, obviously, come on, you know what I mean? What about people? Right? Jamaica call us, what about people? Zine? So it don't make no sense, bro. We live in an age of technology, and this is not a autocratic society. This is not a dictatorship. Freedom of the press is important. Oh, by the way, talking about freedom of the press, I have a clip. When you remember when freedom of the press was questioned, freedom of the press was questioned by the journalists. When you remember this? Who remember this?
In recent times, there have been attacks from the political circles on members of the media and media houses. Are you concerned that this will affect our ranking in the press freedom ranking? And you've been deadly silent despite people calling media houses politically aligned and naming journalists as being linked to parties. Why no comment from you, Minister?
No, well, you haven't asked me. So here I am now. You asked.
Yo, listen. Yo, that lady and the JLP them killing up. The question when the man asks is that, why are you so silent? Why me need to come to you and ask you a question for you to address the issue? Oh no, you know, because you didn't ask me. You don't even sit through the bullshit, you know? Pardon my language, you know? You don't even sit through the crap with these people, you know? The man asks you, why are you so silent? It's not like, every woman time I talk about, you know, remember when every woman time they run up in mouth, and I talk about, say, oh, these Gleaner and RJR group is trying to tear down Andrew Owens. You remember? And the media come out in a press conference and ask them, there's something to do with the ranking of a country where press freedom is concerned. Wherever a country where the press freedom is low, right? Wherever there's a country where the press freedom is low, them start to pre them like say, oh, them a dictator. Right? So they don't want that image of their party, you know. So she had tried to trick the people and the man say, oh, why are you so quiet? You're the information minister. When Andrew Honest came out and said, people are being tracked. You remember that? We have that clip there too, you know. People may gather evidence, believe.
A young person made a post on social media that bordered on being defamatory, probably libelous. The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
You remember when him said that? And then my girl come out and said nobody was being tracked. Mass control will go on. You good me there, you know? Well, I don't know why this chatter don't move. Look how much people type. Marlon Brown, what's up? Marlon Brown said, mighty God, good afternoon. Me just assume the message here, don't vex with me, that's my fault. Something wrong with that phone here and the message is automatically going up. I don't understand what's going on there. Somebody said, doing say in North East Manchester, Devon Hibernia district, the people them have to have their ID to get food relief. Black Loki Wagwan, this is the bro. There's too much evidence. People hit up the like button for me, man, please. They need to stop it and press free like the press. What can go so? About misinformation. You know what I'm wanting to do? Play the tape of which misinformation and then we can address it. Cause me love this, you know. I love this. Let's go. Let's go. Cause me sure say me can point out all more misinformation from and on his side than anybody else when I talk about. Because you see, you have to be the standard, you know. And if you are not the standard and you have spread misinformation and I try to trick people about what you actually say out your mouth and what you actually mean, then you are the one that is spreading misinformation.
Vegas don't condemn it. Or reputate Vegas don't condemn the act of
Andre, you really asked that?
Of freedom of expression.
Come on, bro.
If I want, make me want you to hear it again. Play it again, Jamaica. Play it again.
We're not top play. We're not top play. Yeah, man. Unless you apologize, we're not stop playing. And we know we're not going to apologize.
Yeah? One thing
you're
that
full of too much pride.
Me not afraid of nobody.
Okay. That's true.
All who want to make me one. Me we go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I respond. And then you will have seen with the government. Man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many memes as they can make, I can make it too.
What am I saying?
So it's going to be war.
What am I saying?
Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense, the people who tell lies.
People, let me just say this clear. This is what I'm about to say is not what is facts. This is what I feel, what came into my spirit when I was getting ready. You know what? Something tell me say. The spirit tell me say. You know what Andrew wants to wait pan? Andrew wants to suffer people from the government side. Because you know, if it wasn't for the other people giving food and stuff, the people would have suffer bad right now. Some of them would have dead. Most of them would have dead off if it wasn't for the people. Because Andrew wants to have money and stuff, and I hold it. The relief money and I hold it instead of you go build up some house and something or build up police station. Anyway, what I believe Andrew wants to do, ladies and gentlemen, you see, Christmas is going to be, in my opinion, is going to be a campaign of giving to the people. Relief, food, house stop, everything. And him a go film all of it. But him say when I talk about dignity. You see the housing program where him have, when I say my revamp, yes, the social housing program, he's going to film every single one. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to say, you see, they were criticizing me 1 month ago and look at me now. But he missed the ball because, and he's doing it on purpose, why he missed the ball. But he's using psychology. Marjorie, what's up? He's using psychology. This is all my opinion, what I'm saying, you know. So then can't say me I spread misinformation. This is my opinion, what I think he's going to do, based off his antecedents, based off his behavior from before till now. Alright? So that's what he's gonna do. Use the Christmas. Oh, you know, like him I want savior. Listen, you were in this horrible, and him say man create the blouse and skirt environment, you know, for your suffer, you know. Because this is what the elite do, you know. They suffer you, and then they come with the solution to act like them as savior so you can praise them. Andrew wants to be Santa Claus for Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. And then he's gonna use, we as the government, this is the biggest social relief and recovery program. Just like when they go to Babs and take a bag of money and give everybody $20,000. Based off of money with the future earnings, you know. Me I told you how the man them destroy the economy, you know. The man them use future earnings and call it tax relief, you know. Remember say future earnings from one company, you know. And we are getting at the economics, you know, because we know someone see Colin Bell pan the thumbnail and Rastan Hyman. We don't know so we are getting at the economics. Right? The man them borrow money, take money from future earnings, and thought it was a wise idea to give out $20,000. Oh, we need that money right now. If that money was used and invested, so the money can turn over and make a profit, those profits could be using right now for help relieve people. That would make more sense, those millions of dollars. Who remember how much millions of dollars them give out? Not millions of dollars to one person, you know, but millions of dollars collectively and then divided and gave out to people as tax relief. I buy them when I buy vote, you know. Buy them when I buy vote. Andrew Honest government is on constant what you call it, campaign. They are not settled. How you doing, Joan? They are not settled. He knows. And you know what? Let me go to this because you see, this man say it better. Listen to this.
When checks and balance, you know, is Andrew's biggest problem. And I thought checks and balance will destroy Andrew Honest and his administration. And why I say this, my people, Andrew know that the last election proved in no uncertain manner how much the support for the Jamaica Labour Party has dwindled down to an extent where they have to go on an all-out attack to seal the election in terms of buying votes, using this suppression of voters, and all manner of people. So Andrew don't want any checks and balance in this period of time in Jamaica where there is so much to be handed out to the people. What Andrew wants to do is to re-energize his political platform. And so he's using all the relief program to enhance that political platform that he wants to rebuild.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pot, Melting Pot, is extremely on point. Before he said it, the same thing I told you a while ago came to my mind, that he's going to use the Christmas for coming like Santa Claus and just go all over a place and have video people. Him can do it, but nobody else can do it because it's not, no dignity is there. It strips the people of dignity. But when him video people and I give them house when them homeless, it doesn't strip their dignity. Remember, I know we live in our age of technology where you can blur out people's face, you know. You not even have to put them name on the screen. All of that can be in the documents for the government. But you don't have to put their faces there. He write what's up. But he does it all the time. And now the kettle is calling the pot black. The hypocrisy. You remember what he said? You know, dignity, you know, the people, you know, this giving out. That's why we're coming in with the coupon system.
We have to find it out. Because when Andrew is holding back and thing, what Andrew is doing is suffering the people to the extent we want them to come to him. Now we see Andrew driving institute.
Great goodies. Wagwan.
Satellite information system. Now Andrew wants to spy in and look everywhere and destroy the people and the political base. Yeah, move the boundaries there, move the people from one place to another place.
What's up, bros?
You know, platform where you can say, well, then, all right. If let the people over here, so, where it belongs to the People's National Party. I want to move them and put them in a scheme, you know. But the scheme where I want to create.
No, this idea where melting pot have. I am going to ask the question, is Andrew Honest's plan and the government plan, or Andrew, context matter is a question. Is the plan of Andrew Honest's government to perform gerrymandering? What's Wagwan Yankee Bless? Yankee Bless, you know, say, yo, energy is a thing in a farm. Yo, me I tell you, say, you run for my mind, you know, brother. I mean, I talk 10 minutes ago, me I talk about less than 10 minutes ago. You run for my mind, and I say, yo, a long time I hear from Yankee Bless. But me never say it out loud to anybody hear me. But me feel it in my spirit, bro, and see it there, you pull up. Big up yourself. He's thinking from his nose. He's thinking from his nose, not his brain. I must see that class. Using taxpayers and aid as gift. No, and just kill them where they will do it, you know. Javidan 876. I wouldn't want to stand with Honest to get anything from him. He wants the world to see him acting in care. Yeah. Yeah, but he might criticize people who do it. Why am I telling you the man is a master hypocrite? You understand? Yeah, man. How you say, Anki? Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah. It wouldn't be all of my numbers. It wouldn't be all of my numbers just dropped. It looked like them send one attack from me live a while ago. All of my numbers just dropped. It was buffering and then all the numbers just dropped. It wouldn't be outside of their modus operandi. We saw what they tried with Portmore. Only this would be, if that's what they're trying to do, it would be an opportunistic attempt. It's like, you hear when they say, you know, we cannot waste an opportunity. Yes, but I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying that that's what they're planning to do or is planning to do. I'm just asking the question. Is that what they want to do, Andrew?
You know, you're going to have to do, you know, because I can't counteract. Go over this already. And then move on. If we, you know, look what Andrew do, is play a political football game right now with the relief program and a build back in political platform. Because now my friends going to go to Jamaican people not in Nigeria. You see? And they know it. Yeah, and the people around him advising the PSL to a big boy them. And I tell them what to do. Because I never run Andrew head, you know. I never run Andrew head. That's why you see all the Andrew and him administration want to right now is to restore back freedom in the sector so that them, you know, business can up and running again. And the people life. Yeah? And then they are coming now and want to create 5,000 house solution in a housing scheme project and all them things there. And move people. Yeah? And we can't allow Andrew to do these things. So we have Andrew knows that we know exactly what the plan is. There's all them people that were antagonized, like Isaac, them go garbage, you know. Where I call it now. Because me them not calling a phone call, you know. It's disturbance. Them garbage disturbance, yeah. And I come tell lie how the man have close. I propaganda. That's why Isaac have said, you know, the politics time done. The politics system are clear. You know what you see? You let police go up in against the place. And the first thing I hear come out, that them PR thing, is that the people them have said, them just get the ear, them not going to get none. Several people. What kind of politics is nasty administration that continue with?
Where bring to me?
People are supposed to look out. The man who got them on political future. That's how the man who got not the people future. For them on political future, they might use the ESS, the coming for the people. Yeah? They're not distributed because they are holding talk for you, come to them and tell them, do some canvassing for you and all these things. And find out the whereabouts and promise the housing solution and the housing scheme. When they move from the fire there, when your support come, and carry about somewhere where your support not going to matter. That's what the man do. That's why we have to learn to say, to hell with the housing solution and the housing scheme.
Aren't you only worried that these new set of parliamentarians that's in the PMP actually are open to having somebody look over them? Right? How can you have somebody, and this is an example, this is an analogy. I'm not saying that this is Andrew Honest, because we have got to start explaining everything now. Let me be cogent. Let me be clear. Because we at war, you know, for misinformation. Alright. So let me be clear. How you fiki a thief money for secure? Let me ask you our next question. How you fiki somebody you suspect is a thief for give money for secure? Let me ask you our next question. How you figure somebody that you do not trust fully, you're not sure about, loads of money to secure? Doesn't it make sense then, if you cannot remove the person from their position at the time, doesn't it make sense for you to request that there is multiple entities to watch each other to make sure you have confidence in the procedure? That is all the PNP is asking. And once we don't know if he's a criminal, you know. And that's the truth. I keep saying it. I want to need to understand. We do not know if the Prime Minister is a criminal. We don't know for sure. And his Integrity Commission report does not help. And even if the Integrity Commission report was not there, we still wouldn't know if he is a criminal. This is the law of the land. This is logics. I see you, but I don't know you. You tell me that you are this, but I don't know. Only God knows your heart. Right? So we don't know if the man is a criminal, brethren. So with that in mind, to secure our own peace of mind as a people, we the people want an oversight committee that involves everyone. So hold on, we can watch one another. So it's going to be harder for people to steal. And that's just the point blank of it. And anybody that opposes to that, me, Bolo, I pray like you're a thief. Because as a person that's not a thief, I don't have a problem with it. Only thieves alone will have a problem with security, with police, right? With bodyguard, with soldier. Only thief alone have a problem with them. We want all of them, we want everybody to be at the table. So why is it Andrew Owens is so opposed to having an oversight of the government? Just for this moment right here. Why is he so opposed to that? He's worried. You hear the man say? The man say I'm worried. Worried.
So we must never feel that we don't have the power of oversight. And so I'm very worried when parliamentarians stand up and say, somebody else must look over us. Then why were you elected if not to look over the people's business? No, but I'm giving you, sir. So I have never...
So Andrew, probably in a parliament they don't want to come out and say it. Let me ease your mind and explain to you why they want an oversight for you. You cannot be trusted. That's how the people feel. Majority of Jamaica don't trust you, Andrew. Some of them afraid to tell us they don't trust you, but I'm not afraid. We don't trust you. We don't trust you if you carry one blurt not centimeter without drop way. All if we when I want baby, all if we did light, we don't trust you. We just don't trust you, brother. And that is the battle. We don't trust the government. We don't have like somebody like Bobby Montague, we want to care back after the police car incident. The police car them there. The money gone and no police car. Are not all of the police car them. Oh, if you trust a government like you. That is borderline criminal. Where is our tax dollars? Furthermore, we know where tax dollars then. Gone. Where is the police car them? How can you rob the JCF of resources and then inherently robbing us, the people, of our tax dollars because we didn't get what we paid for? That's criminal. But that person is in parliament now. after that incident. Marissa Dalrymple lied to the Integrity Commission. But just give some example why we not trust the government, you know. I will not trust you. Because you still hug up these people. Them tell me, say, show me your company, me tell you who you are. No one trusts you, brother. No sensible person don't trust you. No just and righteous individual don't trust you. Nobody that truly believes in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, don't trust you. Nobody. We're in that the category they don't trust you, brother. That is why we want the oversight of the things that may come in. And let me play one video. Give you more context as to why we not trust you. Zine, listen to this man here on ITV. Where they? Supposed to have it right as you know. This bridging up on ITV. Oh yeah, I know I have it. Right as so. Listen to this man up on ITV. What the man say? Hear what the man say.
So the police help to Mr. Andrew homeless because to Jamaica we got no friends at the Emirates and homeless. Hungry?
Listen to this.
That's what I've got early, but we're going down. We got no food. As you can see.
And where is the Jamaican government?
Nowhere. Make sure if you're not nowhere to Jamaica, send an agent to give out the money. Send a client with the money. Don't give it to Mr. Andrew homeless because he's not going to give you the money where we figure people about we home. The government get that money, we'll never get it. I promise you that. We will never get that. Give him. Can you want to come and do?
Andrew, people they not trust you. Why all of a sudden my life a buffer so? Nobody don't trust you, Andrew, that is sensible. Nobody. You wouldn't need glasses to say, yo, something, you're not right, bro. You're not right. You see me? Until you can certify your assets and be open and transparent for real, even in your government operations, and stop hiding things from the people. When they can't do that, as a matter of fact, remember say this. I as a leader, I am comfortable with the people not trusting me. If I was a leader, let me tell you why. All I would do is put the right mechanisms and systems in place to cover my ass and to show my credibility. So when I have a history of that, now I build the trust of the people. So it's almost like my trust becomes, it's undeniable. But Andrew, your moves that you have made has eroded all the trust of the people. Like carrying the Integrity Commission to court. Like trying to remove the part of the act that deals with illicit enrichment itself. That means if somebody was to steal, they wouldn't be investigated for that. Illicit enrichment. Gaining wealth illegally. Why would you want to remove that? What does that say about your character to a sensible person? And you wonder why people don't trust you. Furthermore, you make statements and then change your mouth. You're inherently dishonest. You're a pathological liar. The video for Peter Chambers that I posted, I put the title is right there. It's right there in the title, the date. The August 29, 2020. August 29, 2020. That video that I sent out for Peter Chambers this morning. You guys need to go listen to it. The prophetic word has been speaking long now. So you see the tsunami and the earthquake, it's coming. Though the vision tarry, it shall surely come to pass. Worse like how Jamaica will not repent. Hey! Trouble. Trouble. Anytime I find them, man, I post them, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes God just send them to me, you know. Yeah, man, God just say, yo, Bolo, check this out. I'm say, all right. Oh, yes. Record. May I tell you? Serious thing. What going on, so? Me make call or what is? So, Melting Pot deal with him wicked. Andre deal with him wicked. Let me play some more, Andre.
We cannot allow them to win. So
we cannot allow you to govern.
That is it.
We can't allow you to continue to govern.
Chairman, big up.
You know what, at him? At the able boss. You see the able boss meme? At the able boss meme, where able boss get the silver pan and knock out him gratitude, you know.
You know, say, I never know that till me watch Andre. So, Andrew, I really that bunny, brother. I really the meme, bunny. Yes, that brother continue to do the meme them. Because I'll Mark Gold and me see a beat. Me see a beat Peter Bunting, Mark Gold. I mean, I say, where I beat Peter Bunting for? I say, I joke this, how Peter Bunting do? That's all me say now. To myself. Oh, Andrew so upset. Andrew, I really... No, Andrew, me really want... No, Andrew, me really want... You watch me think them and answer my question them. You know? Yeah, man, you can't say, Bolo. These are the answer for your question. Because I don't go with this way our conversation. I don't want to see in a real life. I don't want you to come near me. You understand? And I won't come near you. Period. But me would I really love to hear from you still. Mr. Andrew Honest, sir. I would love to hear from you. I really that because you talk about me for true, you know. Andre is a man in tune, I know what I want still, so. I want to believe Andre, but would I love to hear Andrew Honest confirm it. Would I love? So I say, I wonder if I that a day. No, you know me not ask a question.
And that hurt him, you know. I tell you, he's a narcissist. And when he sees these things, he becomes... But I'm not able boss alone, I beat you. Everybody I beat you on social media.
Exactly.
And the able boss, meme, I beat him, you know. Everybody I beat him on social media. So, about the able boss meme. And the able boss meme, I hurt up him head. But I know you alone able boss to meme pan.
Yeah.
Crowbait, able boss to meme pan, Mark Welling and Peter Bunting too. Them not respond like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So why you decide to respond like that?
Bro.
You respond like that because you're a narcissistic leader who doesn't have compassion. You don't care. You are all caught up in the reality for your self-aggrandizement. You have no passion for the people. You
Hold on the Andre, you can't just go like you want to use big word from people. What you say a while ago? We have Google, you know. Aggrandizement. First me that one there. Your own aggrandizement. An act of increasing one's own power, importance, or wealth. Well, I'll be using that word more. Because that is a perfect description of what Andrew Honest is doing. Every action of Andrew Honest is for his own aggrandizement. Big up Andre. An increase in power, rank, honor, or wealth. He wants to be praised. Aggrandizement. It often carries a negative connotation. Definitely for Andrew Honest. Definitely for Andrew Honest. The term is also used to describe enlargement or expansion of someone's power or status in general. Frequently used to express disapproval of action taken for selfish personal gain, aggrandizement. You know, so I have the song. Andre played one song last night. No. Hold on there.
You don't need to train.
Everybody. I don't know if we can play that still, because I know copyright. Hold on there.
And if you continue on the trajectory telling lies, where is it? Where is the relief? Where is we benefit from which are the Play back.
Yo, Andrew, move up buckler.
Grab up
COVID money. Grab up burial money. You give election. I know you want to rob up Melissa money. Them love to see my people suffer. Love to see my people die. Don't ask me why.
All cool.
Don't ask me why. You're a thief. They never try to help us, brother. They never try to help us, sister.
Never try to help us.
But the more side. When the looting start and the curfew drop, smart city so the mash up.
You hear that?
Money come in, we benefit. Richer get richer, the poorer get sick. I dance all, I roll up in a this can't style. When the hate nobody don't see it, them things. But yet still, on no rap put your shit. Darren fans, fucking look your bitch. Hey! This a government that's so heartless. No mercy to we my freezing and chest. Him like an empty.
The Jamaica Grinch.
Never see nothing so heartless. Him and him wife are run a big dirty scam. Rub down with us and a thief when we land. Rob you see over 2 billion. I rob Jamaica over 3 trillion.
Hey!
He mean a bed with China and Uncle Sam. Kill off the youths and I call them done. Lock up artists and sing them song. Tell the dictator mafia gang. We don't take intimidation.
We don't take no intimidation.
Be a skeleton.
None.
You fi come down no gunman.
Gun down.
Or else we'll burn down the land.
Hey!
When the looting start at the curve.
Hey!
Let me tell you something. Full disclaimer. I am not endorsing the lyrics in this song. Yes. Let me just say that. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. I want you to be educated about what he said in the lyrics. Because I never heard it in full. Yes. Full disclaimer. Not blessed, big up yourself. I see the people in the chat love the song. The fire emojis are going crazy. Marlon said, mighty God. Marlon. Oh my God, we're going to move on. No, sir, it's not going to get in that trouble. Me, I go move on. I'm going to move on, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all? Now tell the boy. Mr. Alonso send me a video all now, man. But listen.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert.
Wanna hear that? Yeah, man. Raise your voice in concert against the government, yeah?
I don't want you come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and he's a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right start that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
We must combat incense negativity. Hey. I go up on TikTok and see me can find a video because they asked him to send it to me, but I wonder if 100 pages there, and we must combat incense. We must combat the incense and negativity of naysayers. Naysayers. Find it.
I know that there are the constant naysayers, the nitpickers, those people who will find the iota of negativity in a world of positive to say, why am I opening up a police station when right around and close by there are persons without roofs?
How is that person a naysayer? Brother, hey, Father God have your weak in Andrew. Because I don't know why you open your mouth because of that. No sense of smart in all this to you right now and I agree with you, you know. How is a person a naysayer for pointing out a fact? The money could be used more wisely. The billions of dollars where you use, right? If you go build police station, or if you build police station, the people them out of do asleep, Andrew. But just in a which world, who supports this foolishness? Who supports this foolishness? Andrew, you know, say, if you did really consult the people them more, you would have make less mistake. I can guarantee you, if you was to do a poll right now and ask the people in Jamaica and in the diaspora, what make more sense? Building a police station for $1 billion, 1 point something billion dollar, or billions of dollars, whatever it costs, or using that same money to go and fix up the old woman house where she out in her coal, the mother and the child were out in her coal, right? If the police station when I one place where people could have come sleep and them have bed and them something there, I could have understand. I could have understand you making it and justifying it. But what you're gonna do? You're gonna have a police station patrolling these places that people are living on the street. One thing mobile police station them they still in a keep. What happened to the I remember that they talked about some mobile police station. The one where they pan wheel and can move. Where them there? Wouldn't it make more sense? And this is off at the top of my head. This is freestyle. Wouldn't it make more sense to have mobile police stations in those areas than a stationary one? So no, we're negative. We are naysayer. I just give an idea a while ago will make more sense. You waste some money, Andrew. And you don't have no art. You don't have any art. Because there's no way you can see people out the door and living at the elements and choose to fix a police station before you fix up multiple people houses. Right? We are going at the colder times now. That is going to be more a factor in terms of people's health. Because them out in the elements and the cold. People they need a warm place to sleep. They need roof over their head. And you are talking about one police station. And then I make it look like say we are the demons for asking a caring question. Yo, you have to be one special type of evil if you think so you could have pulled this off. And people never are going to see right through it. The arrogance of you and Jonas. I can't believe you said this. I have to get that clip here. I can't believe you said this.
I know that there are the constant naysayers, the nitpickers, those people who will find the iota of negativity.
Anjo, this is not a small thing. This is huge. There's thousands of people misplaced and don't have a home. And you choose to use that amount of money to build one police station. It's not a small thing, sir. What you have done as a government is major in the small things. You're major in the minor. So building the police station was a minor. Because you could have used the same mobile police station and send go down there. Straight up. Bolo, there's a major American businessman company out there in Jamaica doing donations. But them uniforms was full orange and someone had to go question it till they changed. Wow. So them changed from full orange? Who go and can you send me that clip? Elaine, how you doing? Elaine, thank God, I feel okay. I am here. Yes. God is the greatest. God is good. I just need to drink some water.
In a world of positive, to say, why am I
Thank you for asking. Are you
police
doing?
station?
Thank you for asking, Elaine. Are you okay?
When right around and close by, there are persons without roofs. I should have taken the money we used to fix this new police station and fix all the roofs. And I see a few people in here, by just reading their eyes, that they were thinking that.
Because them sensitive, Andrew. So it's not nitpicking and it's not negativity. And you laugh while the people them still out the door. You smile off your face while the people them still out the door homeless. You're comfortable with the wickedness. See?
Just look out for it. You're going to see somebody come with it, right? So there is a very complex art now of communicating with the population, because there's nothing that you say, no matter how verifiable or how factual, that there will not be a deliberate attempt to confuse.
Nobody now try to confuse nothing more than you are trying to confuse people. You and your government try to confuse people. When you say one thing, and I've demonstrated that, when you say one thing, and then when we call it upon it, oh, you know, that's not what we really meant. In several instances, this is projecting, ladies and gentlemen. This is the art of projection. This is reverse psychology that the Prime Minister is doing. You understand?
You skate, misdirect, and sometimes outright lie about what you say or do. And you oftentimes have to wonder if it is not a deliberate attempt to sow the seeds of discord and discontent.
So, Andrew, Chopper John from the chopping block and all your vlogger them, isn't that what they have been doing all these years to put you in power? Lies, misinformation, propaganda. You use that to your own benefit to become Prime Minister. Lest you forget. Friends say corruption in a bracket. Him double down pan garbage. He's out of this world. Talk truth. Case Spence now play. Mighty God. No, you know. So let's go back to the police station. How would Andrew Honest feel if he was homeless and somebody else was the government and decided in their infinite wisdom to build a police station before helping me to have a roof over my head as a citizen? How would he feel? Yo, that's all you have to do, you know. That's all compassion requires, you know, for you to try to put yourself in that person's shoe. That's all is required.
In the minds of the public. And so when I speak recognizing that there is this deliberate attempt in the society to sow discord and discontent. So for those who will want to criticize...
So hold on there, Andrew. Wasn't it a deliberate attempt to sow discord when you was telling the people to go and protest against the protests? Wasn't it the deliberate attempt to sow discord when you went and did a meeting, hurry up meeting, and destroyed Nikisha Birchall's event for the taximen? Right? Some meters up the road. You decided that you are the Prime Minister and the police have to secure your event. So Nikisha Birchall had to cancel her event for the taximen in South St. James. Was it you trying to sow discord when the PMP had their meeting set at Crossroads and you decided that halfway through you're going to keep your mass meeting, knowing that the police could not facilitate both meetings in that close proximity, and that there obviously would have been conflict between JLP and PMP in a heightened election campaign. Wasn't it you trying to sow discord amongst the people? Andrew, you have never been about unity. You have always been about war. But you just came out now and said it out your mouth that you're coming with war. And you disguise it under misinformation. But here's a war boat. You understand? You're showing your true colors. This is how me know say God work for you, you know? This is how me know say God work. You are unhinged. Laura, what's up? You are absolutely unhinged. I can't believe him just said this a while ago. The man that did those things that I just mentioned.
There is this deliberate attempt in the society to sow discord and discontent.
Discord and discontent. Let's look at those two words. Let's look at those two words, Lisa. Discord. Discord means disagreement between people. A lack of harmony. So Andrew, when the people them down at St. Elizabeth tear down all of Miranda Wellington, billboard them for the year where you when I drive to for your conference. And I discard them when I saw. Me mentioned halfway through already. When you say you're government and you don't need no permit. You just have to keep your meeting although you never plan for it or give the police them no notice. And the police them is so... I'm not even talking about the regular police them. The commissioner of police is such a puppet that he never call you out on that. And let you know that it's morally wrong what you're doing. To put the police force in that position because they already have the PMP meeting that was planned for long before. Weren't you sowing discord when the people that lost their family members to police extrajudicial killings went and protested and wore black and you came out and said you're wearing blue? Weren't you sowing discord? That's even some of your lab rat them go out there and I try to disturb the peaceful protests. Weren't you sowing discord? Andrew, be quiet. Stop talk. Best advice me can give you. Because you're not going to win the war. You lost already. The two videos them when I do already for you, you lose already. You know? I mean, just talk about me. I not cuss you, I not rain nothing. I just put up a mirror in your deeds. By his deeds shall a man be known. And if more people listen to me, I'm sorry for you. You better hope say 33,000 people them not on 63,000 or 150,000 or even 500,000 on my page. Because I just straight logic me attack. When it comes to looking at you and what you have said before versus what you're saying now. You are the epitome of sowing discord and discontent. You go in a parliament, you disrespect, and I try to belittle Isaac Buchanan. You do the same thing with the member from Southeast Central. Not Southeast, it's Southeast. Keep saying, hold on, let me just get that. Let me get that clear. A Southeast Central? Southeast St. Ann MP. Yes. Mr. Dr. Kenneth Russell asked the question in Parliament and you try to belittle the man and accuse the man of all different type of things and manner of things, suggesting that he's just asking the question, his intent is for political gain and not for the care, not for caring for true good governance and accountability. You are the one, you you are the captain of sowing discord and discontent. Discontent. Meaning dissatisfaction with one's circumstances, lack of commitment. Andrew, nobody in the office so no see that dissatisfaction. The people are not satisfied. And what could have caused all of this? So the people that is homeless, you think so them satisfied with you? I build one police station, one brand new one, instead of building one brand new house? Where you smoke, Andrew? Where you smoke? Are you smoking? If you smoke, put it down. Whatever you smoke, stop smoking. If you change your diet and you eat something different, whoever give your counsel, stop. Tell them something, not tell them nothing again. Whoever write a speech, them if anybody write it, fire them. Fire them. Them no mean no well, brother. Them must set you up. You mean to tell me you feel like say we need to talk about you building a police station? We don't even talk about it. If people them see you, Andrew, we talking about it. We already late because people them done meds already. Sometimes people are waiting to say it because them free say it. But you're thinking it. So nobody now sow on this card. You are doing a fine job with your actions of sowing this card and this content. Excellent job, Andrew. Keep it up. Keep it up. Unbelievable.
So for those who will want to criticize the opening of a police station in the midst of a disaster recovery process, this police station was conceptualized in 2017 in a partnership program between the NHT and the government of Jamaica, that where the NHT is involved in building communities, housing schemes and housing developments. In this case, there are two housing communities, housing schemes that are in proximity to this, and some of you can help me. One of them is the Maysmuir, that's the name of it, and the other one is Mailersfield. So you see about too bad with the communities in the area. And so the idea is that the NHT's role is not just to build houses, it is to build communities, and an important part of the community is the security. And therefore, the NHT has invested in several of these police stations. I can point to a number of them.
Hold on there. First of all, something that conceptualized 2017. Why is the NHT building police stations again? Huh? This is our new conversation now. Why is the NHT building police stations? Andrew, you build a school yet? Andrew, you build a school yet? Since you're in a power the whole time? Because the conversation changed now, you know. It was conceptualized to build a police station. Yeah. So Hurricane Melissa come, and it's a coincidence say the police station done build while Hurricane Melissa forward. Right? And then we have to ask the question, why did he frame the first part of you are unhinged? You know what you should have done, Andrew? You should have be there and do what you do and talk about when it was conceptualized and move on. And then if somebody came out and criticized you, you can say, but you just want to criticize because at 2017 this thing conceptualized, it was already finalized and the money was allocated, and so you're basically you would have give them a haha moment. But when you come and you say it like the way you did, you are telling us that you are afraid of the criticism. You are fickle. You're weak. You're not ready for you war, Andrew. If you have to preempt this, it's nothing to talk about, you know. Because when I like say, you allocate the money after Hurricane Melissa. So you shouldn't even frame your argument like how you frame it at first. But the other criticisms that are valid are burn you. So you try to use this a moment, you know, to tear down the people that will criticize you. You couldn't help yourself. This is sad. But again, I ask the question, why NHT build police station? Better question, why NHT now build school? Andrew, you build a school yet? Why the project of building police station is so important more than building school? Is it because the police them mandate now have to kill off poor people picnic? So they mark them and the people that when they mark them can't have bigger business? You know, there are certain things I can't involve myself in for the wrong reasons. I could have never say, alright, I'm going to become the owner of a morgue because, you know, people are dying at an alarming rate and it's just great business. I could not even conceptualize that and carry it out. Knowing within myself that I saw the death of people as an opportunity to make money. But there are some people out there, ladies and gentlemen, that think exactly like that. It's just a business. It's just a business. And then the owners of these new prisons will have more business because it's government pay them to facilitate the inmates. So there goes another big business again. It's done in America. Crime has major profit. You can imagine if God was the staple of society, how much crime would be non-existent. No one of them fight the Bible and them fight God and them fight the church, so. Because the powers that be really don't want crime to be non-existent, you know. Because them are criminal themselves. And them feed off the profits of criminality. Bernal said him have me plan, Bolo. See how much body bags him get during COVID. Well, that should explain such. There's people that have people in the army, you know. And stuff that is going on in camps get out. So if Andrew Honest things say there aren't people among us that know what is going on and the system, they make a sad mistake. The only way nobody not going to know if it's a totally robotic system where only a few from the elite would know. And that's where they really want to go, you know. But it's a foolishness, Andrew. They shouldn't even mention this police station, knowing say from 2017. The argument will come with a madness. But again, why is NHT building police station and the NHT has not built enough houses or affordable houses for people? So the NHT in its mandate and purpose has been destroyed by Andrew Honest's government. Now he wants to frame it that the NHT is not just about building houses, it's about building communities. The responsibility for the police station in my government, brother. Don't mix up NHT. Andrew Honest's government is a consolidated government. They want us mix up everything. They just want destructurize, if that's a word, all systems. That's the man now, ODP, they in front of Damien Crawford, and don't have any answers to the questions being asked. It is possible, it could be so. Well, I'll get back to you on that. 90% of the questions the man have the answer to, you know. Simple questions. Data.
In Clarendon, in Portland, in Stony Hill, all over. And so the Little London police station became a candidate, not just because of proximity, but because it was destroyed by fire some time ago. And the police officers had to serve you from a very small rented space that was not fit for purpose. And that would have impacted.
Andrew, may I have one question for you. Down at Portland, them have one police station down there where the coastline, you understand, to block off drugs and guns from possibly coming in from that section of the island. The last time I checked, that police station, the floor was rotting. Is there any plan designated by the NHT to fund the build-up of a brand new one that is functional, so the police them and the coast guard them can stop criminals from carrying drugs and guns come to Jamaica through Portland? But that's an ask. I'm just asking. And if there isn't, why? Since as I use NHT to rebuild the community. No wonder we have a problem with Isaac Buchanan, because it appears that area of the island is very important to the JLP. That constituency, because it's on the coast. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But let me just listen to the rest of this and move on.
The delivery of the security service to you. And so this police station would have been completed in such a timely way that it coincided unintentionally with the passage of Hurricane Melissa and the trail of destruction that it left behind. So what should I do as Prime Minister? Should I leave it there and not open it? Should I not call the public's attention to this wonderful development, which will be brought into the service of the people now, not just for their security, but also for the recovery process? And so that is what we are doing here today.
Andrew, you see, first part of your speech, all you had to do was not even mention anybody coming and saying that you build police station, and you shouldn't even do that. All you had to do was come and explain that, well, this is coincident that this thing happened now. This was a 2017 project which the money was allocated. It just so happens that given its location, it's going to be important for the recovery process and remove that. But you have to be a drama queen, brother. You have to be a drama queen. We say that's why they want Boston Beach. And Colin Bell and Isaac make them know so they can't get it. Sassy say him looking way too thief up. Him looking way too thief up that money. Them not even arresting anyone, them killing them. French Montana say revolution tomorrow, Jamaica. The only revolution Jamaica needs is a legal revolution. I tell you, say it easy, you know. We don't need to burn down nowhere, bro. We don't need to in a confrontation with the police to put our life in a danger. All we need to do is stand up and let our voices be heard and do it consistently. Right? And then there's other things they can do after that that will cripple the system. The system cannot do without the workforce. The system cannot do without taxpayers' money. They are doing it in other countries. This is a small example. You have a hotel. If all the hotel workers decide to stop working, hotel crash. And then full up a guest. Disaster, they lose money. Tank. And even if they was to rush to try and get other staff, the amount of money them are going to lose in between that time, them still have to go. They will be at the knees of the people and the workers. But if anybody stands united in that effort, what they gonna do, baby? What they gonna do? There's nothing they can do. The people have the power and they need to understand that, and you don't need to put yourself in no danger, bro. You know, you need to do that. You understand me? So you need to burn down no way. I am not endorsing that at all over here, sir. At all. Peaceful protest, easy, well easy. We just have to be serious with the protest. And we have to do it for the long haul. Stack up on some food and water. I know so now for next month. Yeah. You remember good. That's how we deal with the thing. The blueprint is there now, people. I don't know why we are going like so we don't know the blueprint. But I could have swear say Colin Bell they put out a video. Colin, what's going on? How was the video there? No, so I see you put out a video with look like him take it down. No, it did it. I hate this.
And you have been there, done that. And now we are in a dilemma, Philip Walwell. The government said that they are lending JPS $150 million. JPS said that they need at least $350 million to complete the job. And we need energy. The country can't get back on its feet without the grid up and running fully. What are the drawbacks you are having?
Hold on there. Where's a while ago? Nationwide talk about me specifically. You see my TikTok video? What is? What them say? What them say? Nationwide I pray me they have to rush one of them, man. One of them for Nationwide I can talk about right with Mark Goldie. Never come with them foolishness. I rush them. And I see you know, Andre talk about me and Mr. Wayne Lonesome always a big me up. You know where it go. Come with the territory. But them not ready. Them not ready, man.
But indeed, we are on the horns of a dilemma because you're correct. There's no way we can move towards full restoration of anything without full restoration of electricity. And the government has put themselves in a bind because the minister, in his usual bravado, and trying to capture popularity before the elections, wrote to the JPSCO and they interpreted that letter to mean that their license will be cancelled. And that created some consternation. And so now that Hurricane Melissa has hit with the devastation, the company has been unable to find funding for the restoration work, which, as you rightly put it, it valued about $350 million. The government has...
Oh, I remember, say you have the boy from overseas where they talk about you want to this same come to Jamaica with gun and something for the PMP them. All him they call up my name and I want something there. About a week or two ago, they started that you lied about the PM talking about ID for package. Me say I want them. Hey, that video they did viral still, you know. But me show it. Oh, me feel lie, me show it. The man said the relief packages that me can play it now. Yo, them only can say that out of them mouth, man. But we have evidence, man. Make them come talk to me. Me have evidence when the man say it out of them mouth. Me no business about what them say. Me have evidence on the Prime Minister say what him say. Make me play it. Make me play it. I love these opportunities. I just, you know, I revel for these moments. Let's go. Because I don't know what them feel like. 2 weeks ago or so long ago, you know, say about that time they make the video. I talk about the cloud Bolo. Oh, I'm going to have it on this. Think I hit this, see that?
Asked for any identification?
No. These are the one where I'm saying don't ask for any identification. Me need the one where actually I say, yo, the ID. The ID. Can't go on my phone right now, you know. I go and play this, I find it.
Even though I would have preferred a different course, because in providing $150 million US, and just to put it in context, that's 24 billion Jamaican dollars. That money is coming straight out of our budget. Based on what the minister has said, is that the company is unable to find a dollar on the international market. So I anticipate very soon another request is going to be made of the government to get to that 350 million US.
So am I hearing you saying, tell me if I hear you right, that the government will have to find the whole 350 million?
There's no other way, based on what the minister himself has said, because the JPSCO cannot source a dollar towards this effort. So,
Minister, hold on. So we put up 150 million already, and we saw the minister get very hungry when the leader of opposition tried to find out how JPS can get the next 200 million. And you are saying to us this morning that you don't think JPS can source a dollar. Therefore, it is we, the taxpayers of Jamaica, when foot the bill. That's what you're saying to us?
Well, that is 24 billion, plus another 30 billion. The JPS cannot find the money. And I just believe that the minister was being disingenuous in not putting the cards fully on the table. So by coming and giving you half the picture, without even explaining to the country what interest rate it is going to be lowered at.
Yeah.
He spoke about conversion to equity, and not a word about the current value of the shares of JPS or the assets. It is quite disingenuous. And he really does need to come clean. And I'm hoping that on Tuesday, when the Minister of Finance will finally speak, because it is now a month after the hurricane, and it is mind-boggling that a Minister of Finance has not yet addressed the country on the financial implications after this massive hurricane. So next Tuesday, she's going to have to come forth to say something. That's when I believe we will understand the full picture. But as I'm saying, I'm predicting that a full amount of $250 million will have to come from the Jamaican taxpayers.
So, Philip Paulwell, I have spoken to you here before on this platform, and you said to me and my listeners and viewers that
Pause. The person will just talk about the ID, because we're going to bring it. Every time them say a lie, anybody bring it up, we're going to clarify it. Listen to what the Prime Minister says.
The government will launch a very comprehensive humanitarian and recovery strategy after the event. But for that,
humanitarian and recovery strategy. Dana, how are you doing? After the event. What is the event? This was October 24, before Hurricane Melissa hit. This was on the JIS website. Humanitarian recovery. What is humanitarian recovery? Food, clothing? Okay.
to work effectively.
Yes.
The beneficiaries, the people who would require support and assistance, must have identification.
The persons that will receive the humanitarian aid after the event must have what? Identification. Let's go back and play it full. I'm not going to hear everything. Because Bolo tell lie. Bolo tell lie for the Prime Minister. I never said that. Nationwide, go away. Somebody tell me say Nationwide called me name 2 weeks ago. So me tell lie for the Prime Minister. Nationwide, if you're listening, go away. Don't back up this tree of information here. In her energy, where you deal with. I am not the one. I am not the one. Can you see if me wrong? I gotta apologize. So me try if I'm wrong. Me try if stay within the right. In her energy, how are you doing, darling? Hope all is well with you. Big up yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Dealing with some local issues, you know, as per usual with this government. For all the people on the live, please smash up the like button. Just smash it up for me there. Let it go. And do remember the donation link is pinned somewhere in the comment section. Yeah. Moving on.
The people who would require support and assistance must have identification.
Why?
There is a view that because it is a disaster, all the rules are suspended.
Oh, so it is rules. That means it's in the ruling that you must have the identification to get humanitarian relief. Nationwide. You know, so I'm going to do a video right now. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me. I'm going to do a video on TikTok right now. Alright. I go up on TikTok right now and do a video. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, some time ago I did a video talking about ID and TRN for aid. And it has come to my attention that Nationwide allegedly called my name and said that I lied about what the Prime Minister said. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to carry to Exhibit A when it comes to what the Prime Minister said about humanitarian aid and identification. This video was October 24th, 2025 on the JIS website. 24th of October, 2025. Listen to what he said.
We'll launch. The government will launch a very comprehensive humanitarian and recovery strategy after the event. But for that to work effectively,
yes,
the beneficiaries,
yes,
the people who would require support and assistance must have identification.
Oh.
There is a view that because it is a disaster,
yes,
all the rules are suspended.
Oh.
I hasten to advise everyone, in particular the permanent secretaries, the heads of departments and the accounting officers and the ministers, there is no suspension of accountability rules, even in a disaster. And every dollar that is spent has to be accounted for. The same people who are screaming that we need it now, we need it now, are the same people who will turn around and say, where did you spend that money? So there is no break in accountability. And we ask the cooperation of our citizens in providing proper identification so we can track where the benefits go, who received the benefits and for what reason. This is also important when it comes.
So, if Nationwide actually said that, only need to apologize. Information source from him own mouth. Humanitarian relief that includes food, clothing, and shelter. Alright? So if the Prime Minister was not cogent and clear, well, not my fault. I will come out a fee mouth. Hello? So don't you dare say I am lying when I have the facts. You're out of order. Nationwide, you need to come down. You stink. You know no manners. But to not call up my name but my life for the Prime Minister. You damn out of order. Moving on.
2027 is not no magic year. The government can call in JPS anytime, or could have called in JPS anytime, and have a discussion about the license and where they want to go. You also told me that at the PNP win the election, you would have called in JPS right away. So you were suggesting that the minister should have called in JPS a long time ago. Are you now saying that the government missed the ball and end up in a dilemma that we are now in the corner? And even though the permanent secretary is saying that is the people, it's Jamaica, have the handle.
Well, clearly Jamaica don't have the handle. By the way, I was quite clear about what I regarded in 2015 when I passed the new electricity law, and in 2016 when I issued the new license. I wasn't going to wait until 2025 the law that we now have, which was passed in 2015, required a full and comprehensive review after 5 years.
Yes.
And that should have happened in 2020.
So hold on. Hold on, Philip. Let's get it clear.
Yeah.
You're saying after the review that was done in 2016, the law says that a full review should have taken place in 2020.
That's correct.
And that did that happen or it didn't?
When I reminded the minister about it, he set up a committee, joint select committee of the parliament, and wasted 5 years of time. And even now, that review has not yet been completed. And my intention when I passed the law in 2015 was that by 2020, we would have been in a position to have a new regime for JPS and new provisions in a new law to take us forward. I was going to wait until 2027. As I did with telecommunications, we were able to bring forward the date because I recognized very, very early that because of the change in technology, the change in the environment, we couldn't continue with this current JPS license.
But you are saying that you reminded the minister about this?
Yes, he didn't know. So after the election in 2020, I made a statement that the law, having been passed in 2015, needed to be updated and reviewed.
Yes.
And I did indicate the context of it. We wasted a full term.
So did that committee of parliament ever met?
It did meet, but it met sporadically. There was a time when it didn't meet for like almost a year because the minister wanted time to review foolishness. Listen, there's no magic to what a new license must have in it, you know. I set that out to the minister in 2023, in 2024, and in this year's budget presentation that I did. I indicated what those terms must be. There can't be any new magical terms. And the minister continues to blame JPS solely for the high price of electricity. But the government is more than responsible for the high price of electricity because that is driven a lot more on policy and on taxation. Right? So all that is happening is a shifting of the blame solely to JPS and really a reneging on the responsibility of the government.
So, Philip, there are things in the license that Darrell said the license can renew under the same terms and conditions. You are also in agreement with that. What are some of these things that we would like to change?
All right, and these things were cited again from 2016. First of all, I don't believe we should be granting a 20-year license anymore.
Okay.
So whatever license is granted, it must be 10 years or less. I mean, I really would go down to even 5 years. The second thing is we have to whittle away on this monopoly on transmission and distribution.
Yes.
And if they don't want to concede that, I don't have a difficulty with the government re-owning the transmission and distribution network. I believe that just like a utility like public transportation, it's also be subject to some of the benefits that government can provide, like subsidies, especially because you know that there's the high level of threat of electricity. So that is going to be a matter that I would be prepared if I were a government to take back. If not, you have to have a much more transparent way for competition to occur, such as to enable persons to do what we call net billing, to enable companies to attach to the grid and transport their own electricity to the other offices. We want to enable those companies that are in free zone operations to be able to generate and transmit to customers in the free zone. Listen, you can only have one grid, you know. So when you speak about competition, you have to appreciate that what is meant is how you enable other players to access that same grid. And that's why I don't have a difficulty in one government body or similar enterprise owning the grid, separate apart from a JPS who be involved in generation and other things. There are some other things too that I would put in a new license. I believe that there are some consumer protection provisions that need to go into a license.
Yes.
So when high voltage cause your TV and your fridge to be destroyed, they don't come and tell you that, boy, you didn't read the fine print of the contract. They should be responsible because there is a standard for electricity in Jamaica, and it's not the consumer fault why you get high voltage and low voltage and surges and so on.
Yo, listen, Philip Paulwell for Energy Minister for life. All right, I'm just letting y'all know. The man is, I am with him 100%. You know how much time our appliances are destroyed by JPS because of their low voltage, and then they look around and tell us based on a contract that they are not responsible. That has to change. That has to change. Any fault of them, they should be the one. Me not supposed to be buying over a new fridge. You know how those things are expensive. I should buy a new fridge because of your mistake. No. No, sir. And I don't have, what you call it now? I am not stealing light. Oh, did you guys know, since we're on the topic of light, did you guys know that we, the people that don't steal light, pay 20% more on our light bill because of people that steal light? Did you know that? All my Jamaican out there that pays their bills. And you know, more of a big up the general himself, Mr. Ralston-Hyman. True. Half a big him up. Where was that interview? Right here, sir.
Nobody.
And at the discussion you want.
And it's not a pretty look on him.
How are you getting this up there from?
How are you? Has to do with the injury.
Yeah.
Even though he's not behaving as if he behaved, and I agree with you.
As an economist, is not, which is a major issue, really.
Alright, Sierra I know. Ralston I know. Big up Ralston.
Not here in Raleigh. Hold on.
What you say here about it, Sassy?
No, you're Raleigh for this. Raleigh? Hold on, Raleigh, hold on. About it, not in the system. Not in the system. Raleigh? Raleigh? Yeah, man, that sounds good. I hear you good now. How are you doing, brother? Morning. Welcome to the show. People, a lot of things on the table this morning. We heard the PSOG came out and they said what they said. How do we get to the end with just about half of the money needed to do the project?
You can't get to the end without half of the money needed to do the project. So the only option you have right now is to extend the money contract so that they can.
If I ask you, which school you about?
Kingston College.
You can't hear that?
That is school. Now, Raleigh, this money, you know.
Yes.
As an economist, you need $350 million to do a project.
JPS again.
And you're getting 150. You are having difficulty borrowing money because you have no security of tenure. How do we get to the end with just about half of the money needed to do the project?
You can't get to the end without half of the money needed to do the project. So the only option you have right now is to extend the money contract so that they can bring the money. Because the money can get cheaper. The benchmark rate in Japan is 0.5% per annum. The prime rate is 1.88% per annum. Marubeni is one of the biggest conglomerates in Japan. Japan is the 6th to 4th largest economy in the entire world. Korea is the 14th largest economy. Korea Research Power Company is owned by the government.
Colleen, how are you doing?
The benchmark rate in Korea is 2.5%. The problem the man is that they can't get the money for borrow if they only have 2 year contract. So the option right now, 2 options available. One, you have to extend the money contract. And 2, you have to take one hold to yourself. And you have money to take one hold to yourself. And you can't run because the government is running to that total thing. Simple.
Raleigh, we'll make some simple statement this morning. And we invite the Prime Minister anytime to come and or any one of the ministers who want to deal with these issues. I'm gonna put this on the table now. The government is not ready for the JPS deal. And here why I said the government is not ready. If the government know the things that they want, right? They said that they're not going to renew the license as is. Some changes must take place. Totally. But if you know these changes, and Philip Powell has been saying infinitum now that you don't need to wait to 2027. Call in the GPS and negotiate the areas that you needed that we have problem with. Exactly. But hear this.
I don't know if you hear what Ralston-Hyman said. But basically the arrogance of Darrell Vaz in publicly speaking about JPS contract in public. Going to the table to negotiate with them is like you destroy the relationship. Because as it stands right now, JPS can walk away now. JPS can walk away. And all of that burden of JPS is going to fall on the government. The reason why JPS cannot get the money is because them don't have a secure contract. Him come out publicly and talk about the contract 2 years left and whatever. So now JPS, the people that own JPS can go to somebody or an entity and say, loan me this $350 million. Right? And so if in fact, because them destroy the relationship between them and JPS now, if the government gives JPS the 150, and based on what Philip Powell just said, JPS not gonna find the money, them can't go source the money, so them are gonna give them the whole 350. Where's that money gonna come from? One, if they do manage to give them, then basically better them just own JPS, but they don't have the tools necessary to run JPS. Can you imagine a country in a state where we don't have competent power operations? Just imagine that. Miss Collins, how you doing, my baby? Imagine that. A country that doesn't have a competent power grid operation to run the electricity to everybody. Given that the state that we're in right now, a large portion of the island infrastructure for power has been destroyed. The government cannot manage that rebuild. So basically, man, I tell you, so them have two options. We go come up with the money, two options alone. Come up with the money or renew them contract. Yes, Miss Collins, in her energy is in the building. Those are the two options. But the negotiating factor is destroyed because of Darrell Vaz coming out and publicly speaking on it in a negative way. Poor Darrell.
If the government was ready with the changes that they want, why them not put them on the table? Why them never just put them on the table now and say, listen, if you agree to this, we give you the tenure. Why that strategy wasn't used against why a sovereign deal never make out where government say, all right, we stand in the gap, you go look the money. Why we choose to take up money that we don't have and give to JPS, even though we understand that JPS must get the money?
Yeah, but you know why you do it? Because it's the man them and the man them now bringing the money because it's the man them and I tell the man them only have 2 years for the contract and I be publicly man and negotiate this in the public and the investors deal with it.
And we said that when Darrell Vaz came out and did it. We said it enough.
Yeah, man. It's not the same thing there. If you're another leader, you can't negotiate in the public with people and that's an investment work. You turn off investors. So when the man them are saying right now, food of place mash up, we are Korea, 14th largest economy. We are Japan, the 5th largest economy, 4th largest economy in the world. You can't walk around this and food off the problem. Yeah, you have to deal the money better than that. Because you don't have the money that is necessary. You don't have the expertise to run the thing like that. Remember when you have expertise to run JPS and pay power.
What I am hearing from Ralston Hyman is that Jamaica is holding the blade and JPS is holding the blade handle. Jamaica, we're in trouble. This is just another storm that is brewing. Many storms are brewing around Andrew. Andrew is salt, you know. You have a spirit of destruction around there, brother. God is not with you. God is not with you at all.
Service at JPS and increase significantly. So we need to negotiate with the money in the price before the changes we want to make and come to a mutual agreement. You know, come out in the public at one party like we have one of our politics with the something. It's going to work in an international negotiation with international investors.
Raleigh, tell me that this statement that I am going to make is wrong. The government of Jamaica will have to find the $350 million. Tell me that I am wrong.
extend the money thing beyond the 2 years, they must find that first. I'll get part of it.
So, if they're not going to extend JPS contract, they'll have to find the 350 million. For all the people that think that light is going to come back in those areas by February, this pipe dream that Daryl Vaz is signaling to you guys, if they do pull it off, I'm glad for them. But what is it going to cost us in the long run? What does that mean for the people? And the fact that they can come up with this money, 150 million US dollars, 24 billion Jamaican, but people are outside sleeping. And I said it already, what is your priorities? People are in a very unsafe situation, very unhealthy situation. You're telling me that some of that money could not go to, I don't know, building some, fixing some roofs, you know, spread it. Enough people have homes fixed up, you know. I know they are going to be neighborly because they are doing it already. They are going to be neighborly. They are going to help each other.
And the economy now is fully rehabilitated, and the same 4 people who jump up on top what they must feel. Because if you only have a portion of the money and the economy is financing, you have even economic years first. When the money run out and then say 4 people have to get left out, so I tell 4 people don't get stuck into that foolish argument. Yeah? The option they have right now is to extend the money contract so that money can raise a portion of the money, because the money can raise cheap money. I'll take it to one themselves, and it all be clear so they can take it to one themselves.
Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? We have a system glitch. We are broadcasting, but the quality of the audio is poor. Let me just say to the listeners and viewers, we are going to reboot, and we ask you to rejoin us immediately. And while you're not rejoin, just share it up. Well, we know that. Raleigh, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
All right, so we're going back to the JPS.
Hi, Donna.
So you're saying that because of the whole publicity of a letter
disrespect
threatening
yeah,
JPS.
Man. Disrespect, yeah. The money not about to them thing.
No, and a big company, them are big people, them.
Yeah, man.
So what they're talking about is this public letter that Daryl Vaz and the ministry sent out about JPS contract. They basically sunned JPS and embarrassed them. So JPS has no obligation, whether contractual wise, to actually find this 350 million. Jamaica is in a rock and a hard place, and it has been escalated with that letter of disrespect and sunning of JPS. These corporate giants don't take those things very lightly, is what Mr. Ralston Hyman is saying. Exactly, Miss Collins. Oh, we shall not renew their contract publicly. They did that. So now Hurricane Melissa came. The place is totally destroyed in half of the country. Lines are down. It's going to cost 350 million to sort that out. And the contract that JPS has is 2 years left by 2027. In that 2027, they're out of here. You know, we're in a very, very peculiar situation, ladies and gentlemen. Very peculiar situation.
1958, Japan is the 5th largest economy, the 4th largest economy in the entire world.
Yes.
Yeah? So you can't come negotiate to the man in the public with a badness business and everything. And so them things they work.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So what the man them say, yeah. Melissa come and mash at the workplace. We don't need to rehabilitate the economy out of grid. Japan is alright, Korea is alright and make progress. Yeah?
Yes.
So you can't come deal with them with tell about we have 2 years. Because the money can't go to the bank and borrow 20 million and tell the man about 2 years. They need 10 and 15 years.
Plus,
that's why the man them say.
Hold on. Yeah. Plus the JPS is already indebted.
Yeah, man, JPS I carry a debt load long term debt of 200.
Cue all the laughing emojis here because
step out. Since you're not afraid of nobody. Now, Obi, the PSOJ put out them thing. And them say 12, 11, 8 to 13%.
Following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa, the Planned Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, says it the Jamaican economy to contract by 11 to 13%
William
in the
Henry
December 2025 quarter.
said that
PIOJ.
PIOJ, the economy is going to contract. How we know you're the tools them yet? Where them there?
What am I saying? The facts.
If you had said it, they would have hoped.
Yeah, man, but you know, so them parties, but we don't really care. The numbers we are run. Yeah, so them can't say what them want to say.
We are there on the debt to GDP, no rally. Them come back yet? Where them there?
No. We are the minister make a comprehensive statement on Tuesday, so we look forward to that. Yeah.
And we are suggesting.
That means them cut the capital budget. That means them more road now. But doing that, we have an option of them. Them have to give the man them a longer tenure. Yeah, or them have to go take it over themselves, and them now have the money to take it.
So the two options that Jamaica has is to give them a longer contract, 8 years minimum, or take over the JPS themselves, and they don't have the money to do so because they need money for all the other damages and everything. The economy is presently in hell right now because of Hurricane Melissa. It was bordering on the line of being in hell, but after Hurricane Melissa, all the gains they had in terms of paying back the debt to GDP, that has gone to hell. That's why it's so disrespectful and dishonest of the PIOJ to come out and tell us about poverty down and since burial. And bro, that even if that was true, context matters. You know what poverty has done? Poverty has risen in Jamaica. The fact that people need other people to give them food, the fact that World's Kitchen has to be cooking thousands of hot meals to give to people, tells you that the poverty level in Jamaica has skyrocketed. The fact that people don't have any house to live in tells you that the poverty line has skyrocketed. Anything else is a lie from the pits of hell. Our present reality is that the poverty level has risen. Unemployment has skyrocketed in Jamaica. Thousands of workers have lost their jobs in the field of tourism and otherwise. Thousands. Even the industry has felt it. The people that own hotels, they cannot reopen. It's going to cost them millions of US dollars to fix the hotels, and that's going to take time. That time is when people are still going to be unemployed. That is the reality. So why come out and tell us lies and give people false hope? Give people the straight and narrow truth of the matter. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. And my advice to everybody is turn to the Most High. There's no job too big or small for him. Repent. Andrew Honest and the government cannot help us. They don't know them hand from them foot. Their thing is to appear as if they are competent, to appear as if they are in control, to appear as if they have it together. They are willing to lie to you, you know, and give you a false picture of what is happening, you know. And this is why Andrew is telling people not to film when they're giving back aid, because it dehumanizes Jamaica, according to him. And we are independent people. We are what independence? That's not the reality. Jamaica is not independent. People that live and work here still have to depend on remittances. The government of Jamaica depends on remittances. So if the government depends on remittances, what is remittances? Money coming from overseas, the US dollar, where family members send down money. Jamaica is already. Jamaica appear begging. The Prime Minister go overseas, go beg. I'm not putting him down because him a beg. Him need to beg. The fact of the matter is we in a bad situation. Right? So don't act as if it's not a bad situation. It is a terrible situation that we're in. We don't have it together. If we did, we wouldn't have to beg anybody for aid. We wouldn't have to do that. We would be standing on our own 2 feet and have everything in place. We'd have all the helicopters we need. We'd have all the soldiers we need to rescue people. Right? We would have all those things that we need to deal with this situation. We could have taken over JPS and said goodbye. No longer will you deal with our people the way you're dealing with them, with this contract that really doesn't benefit the people at all. The government would have taken up all those responsibilities if we were independent and if we had it together. We don't. It is terrible. The situation is terrible. It's not bad, it's terrible. And this is what corruption does. Right? When you don't use the people's tax dollars properly and you waste it and you steal it as a government. This is what happens. That's exactly what I'm saying, great goodies. If they were making better decisions with the people's money, Jamaica would be in a better place. It's because of the corruption. It's because of the stealing. That is the point. Bolo, your co-host, big up. She's on point. Move me them I hear you. Right? We in a bad position, guys. And you know, the videoing of people that get aid. My thing with Andrew Honest is he's not in a place where he can be standing on the high horse where that is concerned. Because everything he does, Andrew Honest gave a donkey and videoed it. Splash, did you what's up? Andrew Honest gave a donkey to a woman and videoed giving her the donkey. It's on social media. I'm sure many of you have seen it. I saw the video when she was asking for help. Because the roads were so bad. And he said, what you want me to do for you? Yes, people, and the donkey died. The donkey died. This man is cursed. This man is cursed. The donkey died, ladies and gentlemen. You can't imagine what the pressure the people are going through if the donkey died.
Themselves and them can't run. But hear this. The government is blaming JPS for high electricity bill in Jamaica. Jamaica have the highest electricity rate in the world. And the government is blaming JPS. Is it that JPS should take all of the blame? Also, then if the government are blame JPS with their 20%, they also have to take 20% of the blame. Of course. Plus.
Jamaica owns 19.5% of JPS. So the government blaming JPS for our high light bills, they have to take 19.5% of the blame because they're owners. But they want to shift blame to just the JPS. Wow. What is the status? Yes. Mighty God. Anyway.
Part of the reason why JPS are lose money is the thieving of electricity, what we call technically speaking abstraction. And most of them thieving they take place in a political constituency, so the politicians them and the government have a responsibility to help the man and deal with that problem too. Yeah.
So the 19.5% blame that them getting because of them ownership. You see the garrison them where them run? You see all like JLP garrison them? Make we talk up the things them. Where the man them a thief light and nobody can go in there and JPS can't go in there and soldier can't go in there. The politician them is to be blamed as well. So every single Jamaican that is a law-abiding citizen that is paying their light bills. Let me remind you that all of those areas where them thief in light in the garrison, blame Andrew Holness government. All I JLP hear them where thief light. Blame Andrew. Blame the government for creating and maintaining those garrisons for their own political benefit. Because if you live in the garrison them like that, you cannot vote for anybody else. You have to vote for JLP. And them can't say a lie because everybody know. All the streets know. Everybody knows. Light thief, left, right, and water the man and figure out how to thief. Don't ask me how them figure out how to do that. Them no pay a bill. Them live free. You hear what I said? Any bill them pay probably the bill where they can cut off. Like the flow bill, yeah. They probably have to pay the flow bill. Because it will cut off. And this is all while people are sleeping outdoors. This is all happening simultaneously. There's areas in Jamaica right now, the police will tell you. JPS can't go down there, go cut off the light. Which part? How? You find say get one call from a big man in the government. What you doing down there? You know, hear every woman tell you say, don't a film here and the police can come lock off the 9 night. Him a the Dan, him say so not me. Him say him is the only Dan that come out of every woman mouth. This is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you who voted for the JLP voted for. And you guys think it's sweet because you're benefiting. But guess what? Everything, the balance of life, karma, always shows up. And a lot of you are going to be facing karma. Andrew, have you built up back movie star house yet? Or fix her up? From November 5th or 6th, she put out a video, you know, that I just saw upon last night, you know. And we are advocate for movie star, you know, because movie star is one of your worshippers, them. You understand? Somebody that worship you. Somebody said, Bolo, remember the farmer, JLP mayor for Portmore was caught thieving light for his business place, and he said it was his wife, Keith Blake. Hey, stop telling lie upon the man, brother. Brother, stop. Hey, Splashy this. Stop telling lie upon the man. That has to be a lie. I refuse to believe that. What you say? Him get caught thieving light, and him say him wife a thief the light? Allegedly. What can go so... Allegedly. Me not believe that. Me need to see one news article and paper for read. Me not believe that. Worse like how we are war against misinformation, brother, you have got to send me the article there. Me not believe that. I don't believe that. Don't believe that.
Yeah, so we can't leave out that one and put everything on the table because if you run a business and 20% that is a problem.
And the government have a role to play in eliminating that. And listeners and viewers, that is 20% of your light bill. Yeah. The stealing of electricity is 20%.
Yeah. So, that is
my God.
All right. Watch this now. So you think so now, any reputable international investor, yeah, look on that and know, say 20% I think I'll get teeth. Yeah? You have a government minister who will just come to you tomorrow and say, yo, I'm not renewing license. Which reputable international investor think you'll buy KPS and them countries?
True.
What if the government already have somebody to buy?
Whoever, I said it must be somebody with a flying back because I said this man what that no sense to the investor. I'm going to be glad to come sell out the money to JPS when you know say 20% of your product are get stolen Yeah, and then the government can just come and tell you tomorrow and say, yo, we're not dealing with you again, we have somebody else. Then now have nobody else that is represented.
So you are saying that, Raleigh, it's either the government when give JPS the 8 years or pay all the bills.
Yeah.
But they don't have the money to pay all the bills. And it would be wise for them to pay all of the bills because you talk about $60-70 billion when you have a whole heap of need in the country, infrastructure, rehabilitation, education.
Yeah, the responsibility right now, them under pressure, I pile up on them. Them not having numbers for do that. And I lie, my tell, brother. Them in a trouble. Jamaica in a trouble. Hey, me I go play one video because you see, at this point, it is relevant. Remember this argument from the prophet. Andrew, I hope you're watching it now. I hope Andrew Wallace is watching. I hope Andrew is watching. Listen to this, Andrew.
Lest you forget, the victory, in inverted comma,
yes,
that was celebrated is a Pyrrhic victory. And as time goes by, you're going to see the Pyrrhic nature of the victory. It is already manifesting. If your eyes are up.
Pyrrhic victory. What does Pyrrhic mean? Pyrrhic. 2 R's HIC. All right. Let's go to Pyrrhic. Pyrrhic. One at too great of a cost to have been worthwhile for the victor. So Andrew, this election that you won was won at too great of a cost for it to be worthwhile for you. Mighty God. Pyrrhic victory. Let's continue.
Open spiritually. I don't need to say what they are, but you're going to see more and more. It's a Pyrrhic victory. And when you have a Pyrrhic victory, is that you're sorry, say you didn't win. That's kind of thing, right? You're sorry you are on the victorious side. If you had thought,
hey, wanna talk truth. They're not under pressure. Only no feel like say Andrew Wallace sorry say they win the election. Eh? Only no so much trouble Jamaica they in right now. Perfect storm, you know, man. God is in control. Tell them to say God up to something, you know.
that you are going to go through all of the different things. Might as well. You never win.
Might as well.
A Pyrrhic victory looks like. It's painful.
Wow.
Okay. And of course, the other side also has been going through some challenges, but there is more to come. So don't think that the prophetic word is going to go away. It's just a matter of time. You will see it playing itself out. This is a word of warning to those who will use this kind of scenario to push the so-called climate change. It's a word of warning. Because what it is going to do, the Lord is going to allow the people to rise up and to push back against it. Right? This is not about any climate change. What is happening and is about to happen, really, this weather system has nothing to do with climate change. This is not just the voice of God speaking, but it is also the judgment of God that will be visiting a number of nations. Notice how many times Haiti has been called, Dominican Republic has been called. We have been speaking about them in the past. Yes? And there are other areas that will be visited. But Jamaica, if you notice, is at the center. At the center. Lest you forget, the victory, in inverted comma, that was celebrated is a Pyrrhic victory. And as time goes by, you're going to see
all of them something that would be a waste of money. Yeah? do a very bad decision.
All right. This 150 million US is coming from the Consol Fund, right? Consolidation.
Yeah, man.
That's the pool of money where the government have where them do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is valued at $24 billion.
Yeah, man.
Coming up to the election, the government told the country that space never in the budget.
Right.
You remember?
Yeah, man. So when
coming up to the election, when Mark Bolin said there's space in the budget, them say no. Only what the government have to do. And tell me where you have cut. What did the government cut?
Well, that's the problem. That is what I said. We're going to put it on the table. Because I have to find that money, they're going to cut something. That means they're going to cut the capital budget. That means they're going to road now, no drain now, so they're going to come more vulnerable to the next hurricane. They mix up. They don't know what they're doing.
My God.
That's 24 billion. Never did it. They're going to cut the capital budget and cut other things fine. Yeah? Which means things are get left out. Simple. I get more vulnerable for the next hurricane.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hear this?
Come on,
hold on.
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All you want, huh?
No, what
me, one. Me will go with you total. Every nonsense you talk, I respond to. And that you would have seen with the government.
You know, your Andrew Wallace, I said, he's not afraid of nobody.
And it is one thing
that we not afraid of nobody like that. Some people just start that come out. They don't think that on the street that you can't take me into the Prime Minister.
Alright, I want to throw that challenge to the Prime Minister.
Yeah, man.
If you're not afraid of nobody, Ralston and I man have 2 hours any day between Monday and Friday and Power Talk.
I'm telling him that's what I'm
He's forward.
Tell him that's what I'm only 9 o'clock took up the asphalt, 9 o'clock right and all of them.
I am here.
Tell him that's what I'm
I am here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Mr. Prime Minister. We have some questions for you. Be sure Dean Jackson Miller ready.
Yeah, man.
OB ready. Crosbill ready. Since you're not afraid of nobody, Mr. Prime Minister, step out. We have some questions for you, and we can shelter you. I am willing to offer a shelter, OB. Because I know one of the things the Prime Minister fear is there discussion about the Integrity Commission. We will leave that out for now. We will leave that out for now and talk about the economy, the recovery, rebuilding, and the rescue, all what you do with Melissa. That's what we want to talk to you about, Mr. Prime Minister. Step out, since you're not afraid of nobody.
Veronica.
The PSOJ put out them things.
Listen to this.
12, 11, 8 to 13%.
Following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa, the Black Institute of Jamaica, PIJ, says it expects the Jamaican economy to contract by 11.13%
Henry
in December 2025 quarter.
said that
PIOJ.
The economy is going to contract. How would I hear the tools then yet? What are they?
So them all say the fact.
If you had said it, they would have hoped.
Yeah, man, but you know, so them parties are not really care. The numbers were around. Yeah, so them can't show them also.
We are there on the debt to GDP, you know, Rally. Them come back yet? What are they?
No. We are the minister make a comprehensive statement on Tuesday, so we look forward to that. Yeah.
And we are suggesting that it cannot be that you just go to the parliament, make those statements, and you are not available to the media for interrogation. Yeah, we need you to answer questions, Mr. Prime Minister. All the ministers will make them statement. They should have a period of time where we can get to talk to the item. I mean, you're not soon run past some little place where I sing on a song.
Yeah, man.
They are contending views and the facts not supporting your narrative. So, if your facts really supporting your narrative, come make we ask the question, because we have legitimate questions. How many people have you pulled out of those disaster area and put into shelter elsewhere since the 28th of October? You have heard of any wrong?
Serious question.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So, if the economy going contract that way, how fast is we coming back, right? What's the potential of getting back to where we were pre the 28th of October?
No, man, they did that like 20 years, man. They did that They did that like 20 years now. The longer it takes to start, and the worse. And that's why the JPS problem has to be solved quickly. Because one thing what Yanni told me yesterday, that's the truth. Yanni is not a man who is sympathetic to government. Yanni is the top DPO man in Jamaica. And you hear Yanni say, Man, they start looking for Philippines and India. The longer we take for recover, and the more business we have to lose. And I say the main thing is power and telecommunications reliability.
Yes.
Yeah? Remember that. And you're the top BPO man in Jamaica. And man, I said that the man was right now. We have to get up and run quickly. And I said, people can work from home again like COVID-19 because we don't have power and we don't have proper telecom stability. And then they run BPO. So remember
This is worse than COVID, and I want that people understand.
They don't understand. Yeah. BPO is $1 billion gross in foreign exchange earnings. Remember that. And man, they start ship already. The man now wait for you. We're now wait for the body.
No,
you know,
not even Kingston not waiting on down the west. Kingston moving. So outside the economy not going to wait on us?
No. So remember, BPO is $1 billion in gross foreign exchange earnings. So BPO down, tourism down, agriculture down. Look at the foreign exchange losses and look at the impact on the dollar, yeah? And look at the contraction of the economy. Stop the full argument and get the kingdom running here. This is another TNT, it's a Jamaica thing. Cut the rubbish, yeah? So you have to start. The quicker you start out the JPS problem, the better for you.
And you are suggesting that the best case scenario is for the government to strike an 8-year deal with JPS right now. I mean, JPS going to get the money. JPS going to get the money. We should not be getting on it.
Yes, and then they can't get the money cheap because the JP shows that interest rates in Japan are 1.88% for the largest economy in the world. Marubeni are one of the biggest companies in Japan, 400 years old.
But Raleigh, hold on. They don't say East-West is looking like going into bankruptcy.
Well, but the Korean government have more to deal with East-West. Because East-West is going by the government of Korea. Korea is the fourth largest economy in the entire globe.
So how could they be under bankruptcy watch? What would that mean?
Well, maybe they have some liquidity problems, but the point I'm making to you is that they can always go to the Korean government, and the Korean government can find money to deal with because it's owned by the government of Korea. And like Korea is a country like Jamaica with bankrupt for the government, not the money.
Yeah, but
Korea is 14th.
Could it be that they plan to close down the company? So they would allow
it to I don't know because it's supplies substantial power in Korea itself, so I think the market then company. But yeah, remember I'm saying that state-owned company.
Yes, me understand it. I understand that. But,
and then supply power in Korea.
But the fact is, it is under bankruptcy surveillance.
Yeah, so last night maybe they have some cash flow difficulty where they can easily work out to the government of Korea, and that's the part that makes. So I am saying to you, I don't believe the Korean government will allow a company that can own that is so important, the power will come down. And I like Jamaica. Yeah,
so you don't think it's good. So from where you stand, you don't see it happening. So that is not even a worry for you.
No, I don't worry about that. Yeah. Because Korean government can easily backstop that. There's not a problem with money. So
if the government continue on the stance where Darrell Vaz upon, it is possible that the company, because as I said it before, I don't see the company going out to go look for money for 2 years.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. That cannot work, brother.
They are not going to do it. And as you said earlier, it is Jamaica that needs the power now.
Yeah, them money are right.
I heard the PS in the PAAC saying that it's Jamaica have the handle. When we think otherwise.
I don't said that.
We think that JPS have the angle right now.
Yeah, man, of course JPS have the angle. I don't said that, but what does that people for? When you have a dad like your economy crash and need the power, and the man then economy alright, and they must sit and wait you home. Of course you said that.
Yeah.
Garbage.
So, really?
And that's a different view because the minister last night tell somebody, when somebody asked them, said, boy, so who want to bring up now we? So this has something different from me. Garbage.
We need the grid to open, and we don't blame for trying.
Yep.
And what the minister is trying, he's trying something, but when you dig deep in it don't look workable.
No, and in attitude is not the right attitude. Yeah, you understand how international investments work. Yeah.
Really, are you aware of any of the things that the government is saying that we now have an issue about a license with them clauses? Are you aware of any of those clauses?
Well, whenever we need them to tell, one thing that we need to look is that the whole thing about guaranteed profit, the whole thing about the monopoly on distribution. Those are some of the key things that will have to go. You have to talk to the money, and they can't come in and media and talk to the money. The money are big investors.
But one of the things is we need to ask the minister, have you put those on the table to the JPS? And if yes,
Right.
what are their response? If no, why have you not put them on the table?
Correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Because we heard Philip Baldwin say time and time again, you don't need to wait on 2027 to meet with JPS to adjust.
No, you can't meet the man them tomorrow. And the man them must feel away with the labor that publicly without you talking to them. And that's how the thing works better.
Madness.
And what Philip Baldwin has been trying to show them is that listen, the cable and wireless license was still 2037, you know.
Where you say it was Keith Hines, not Blake. I sent part of the article, but it was from 2014. Eight business operator jailed for electricity theft. JPS said in partner, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, so this is an article I never name a who. Okay. All right. 2014, okay. Interesting. Anyway, I encourage you to go and watch the rest of the conversation with Colin Bell and Ralston Hyman in regards to our economy, the grid. All right. Colin Bell show. It was the 29th of November. Right? You see there? Go watch the rest of that. Check that out. When you hear the conversation, very serious conversation about our power in Jamaica. Like, we can't move forward in any rebuild without settling the situation with JPS. You understand? So, we in a trouble, Jamaica, but not tell no lie. And the options where them have, you know, them kind of jeopardize them options. You see me? Oh, and next thing, about JPS, nationwide, if you not listen, I don't listen to you guys. If I don't see Mr. Wayne Lonesome, or I've even stopped using the articles that you guys put out. I don't listen to you. You understand? My sources are JIS, the Gleaner, and the Observer. In my opinion, Nationwide has no credibility. They have no objectivity. They are inherently, stupidly, hilariously biased towards the Prime Minister. There is nothing that Andrew Holness does that they criticize. Not even one thing. It's almost like he's their boss. But now we see them turn Rev, and that guy that owns Rev is close with the Prime Minister. So, I don't think Nationwide has the capacity to be objective when it comes on to the business of Jamaica. I think their hands are tied, so I don't listen to them, me personally. I'm not telling nobody else not to listen to them. I'm saying I don't listen to them. All right? All right. So, yeah. we're gonna move on. I want to thank you guys for being here. Bless upon yourself. It's good to see Miss Collins in her energy. Good to see a couple of my day ones. You know what I mean? From way back when it all started. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for coming through. Don't know if you're still here, but appreciate y'all coming through. Wait a minute. How comes? What? Yeah, that was strange. Okay. Okay. No, it's your... Okay. I was like, so... This is day 2 on the war on misinformation. Alright? Tomorrow is a fresh day. Everybody do your research. Get prepped. And get ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? God bless you all. Pray for your family. Pray for this country. And pray that the people of Jamaica repent. So we can limit the disaster and judgment that is to come. I don't think it can be reversed, but limiting it, hopefully, God will show us that level of mercy if we do the right thing for him. Sooner or later, have a good one. You know, say all now, I'm not touch upon the prophet message yet. A 3 day now, I put it out, you know, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All now, I'm not touch upon the prophet message. But, look out, guys, whether on Bolo VNR or Bolo VNR 2.0, Bolo VNR clips or Bolo VNR 2.0, you might see me go live this evening speaking about that message. Alright? So, make sure you subscribe to both platforms and stay ready for when I go live. Or when I put out a video. A short, anything, any content. Thank you for your continued support. Donna, Colleen, big up on yourself sooner or later. Alright, bless up yourself, Colleen. Bless up. Sooner or later, alright? I lose control when you're not next to me.